Okay. Don't know if I want, ouch, that dream there. I had to turn off the recording and have a kind of a big cough, and I think I pulled something in my back. Getting old is not funny. Not funny. Okay, we'll do that. Now let's get some and try to get some of these in there. Yeah. I think I like this heart. And I don't know, memories. Okay, and I think, am I going to put some black with this? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, so this is probably not one that I'm going to do right away. I'm probably going to keep this for a little later, but that's okay. Like I said, I know all these pages won't get done in March. I'm okay with that. This one will probably get done in May or something. That's okay. Okay, so let's see if... Is that black or navy? That's black. But there's some like that. Sure. Put those three. Let's see if there's anything in here. I didn't even know what that said. It says Rome. It's like, what does that say? Okay. Oops. Get in there. This can be, like I said, a little time consuming, but actually enjoy doing this. I find, you know, sometimes you feel like being in your scrap room, but you don't feel like scrapbooking. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. I just want to touch, just touch and feel this stuff. Well, this is the perfect thing to do whenever you feel like that, because you're going through your stuff. You're kind of getting a feel of, you know, what you have and what you'd like to play with, or, you know, next pages that you want to do without actually scrapbooking. So you still get the feel like you're playing with your stuff. Okay, so that's going to be enough for this one. I'm just going to move this. Yeah, that's a nice little stack. So I'm going to stop here and then I'll come back. I'm going to go back to bed. And I'll come back in a few hours and we're going to put some more together. Okay, so this is a few hours later. I did have a good nap. I don't know, I think night shift for... I think the whole 12-hour shift right now is... Because it doesn't matter whether it's day or night, it's a killer. So... Takes me a couple days to get over it before I'm feeling half okay. But I've learned that if I need to sleep, I just go sleep, because I used to push myself, and man, it's not worth it. Things will get done when they get done, right? Okay, so this is pattern papers from Maggie Holmes, Bloom, and I have pictures of the swan, black swan. I don't even think I took, I printed them yet, but that's okay because I'll just go get them printed, or I'll just print them myself on my Canon selfie. I think it's time to go get a whole bunch printed though, like a couple hundred. I like to have just a bunch here that I don't have to print all the time. Okay, so this is the rest of the sheets that I cut out. Just gonna quickly look through it, see if there's anything else that I can. Anything else that grabs my attention. It's so deceiving because outside right now it's just, oh, it's nice, it's sunny, and oh, it's so cold. It's not funny. Whew. I am ready for winter to be done. I think that's going to be it. That's good. Just use that. Now I'll look for embellishments. And I know by the time I'm done, my sticker sheets and everything, they don't look pretty. You know, at least they're used. There's quite a few words. I like that. Like in these puffy stickers. I like to add little words in my clusters, so that's just perfect. There. One more. Oh, excuse me. Hope you can't hear me yawning. Whew. I don't know if I want the gray with that or not. So that's a sunny day, memorable, and I'll just take the best day because it was a beautiful day. We went quite a few times to the zoo last year with Mason. He just loves going. So I think next year, or this year, I guess, we're going to try and get a membership so that any weekend we can just go. Oh, yes. I want this. Yeah, that we can just go and he's going to love it. And it's a nice, relaxing day. We just walk through the zoo, and it's a really nice zoo too, so. I'm just going to put flowers with that because it's about being outside, so. I'll put all these flowers and whatever I don't use can be put to another page. Okay. if I want to put that bright pink with this. Do I have any label stuff? Oh, that goes in here. Here, let's put some of these in there. Just put a couple. Oops, I meant to take this out. What I have to try to do is keep stuff out of the packages, because wasting time taking them out. I don't know, maybe get one of those big plastic bags and put them in, but eventually it does save time not to have to take everything out. Especially I'm just going through and just, you know, not really thinking about, well, this one I know what the page is going to be about, but most times I don't know. Do I like that? I just bought this, so I'd like to, well, actually all of this I just bought, so it's kind of nice that I'm using it right away. That's kind of cool. I'm liking that. It's not staying, you know, I'm not putting it in a baggie, because that's usually what I do. I put a whole collection in a baggie and not use it for 6 months or so, or something. It's going to get some use within the month that I get it, so that's pretty cool. I just saw too, kind of like this, kind of goes, the flowers there. That's it. That's it. Okay. So that's 2. I get distracted. I see something and it's like, oh, gotta get that. Okay, so now I've got lots of papers to mat with. I got a couple. I can either use this one or cut that out or use them both. I got flowers. I got different dimension. I got puffy stickers. So I'd say this one is done. I've been putting one of these in the back so that it's not flimsy. There we go. Okay, next. Oh, I am so behind on YouTube videos because every time I've been off, I've been doing this or some videos, but then I'm watching Leverage and I'm really liking it, and so I've been watching that a lot. So I need to, okay, I'm just going to put that on the bottom because I've been working with the same collection for a few layouts there. So I just want to change it up a little bit so I feel like I'm looking for different colors. Okay, so we'll go with this one. That was the Stampin' Up! One. So those are my colors. And this is going to be a traveling theme. So I like this. Isn't there another one? Yeah, this one has more green that you can see. Okay. So again, because these are transparent stickers, they're a little bit flimsier than regular stickers. So I don't want to take them off and just take the stickiness away. So I'm going to cut them out. I like this one. Let's go. I think I cut a little bit of the circle, but it's transparent. Probably won't be able to see it. There's that. I wonder if I should cut this flower because there's flowers in here. Yeah, that one and that one. I'm liking them. Okay, I gotta use smaller scissors. That's probably why I cut something else a while ago. There's that one. And I want that star. See, that's what I'm liking about the plastic bags too, is once it's in the plastic bag, it's not going anywhere. So I don't have to worry about losing this or anything. So even if I just do it, which I don't plan to take that as long as I did last time, but even if I take 3 years to put it together like I did the last time, it's not a big deal because everything is still going to be in there. I like this. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see if there's any on this. Oh, I like that. I like the color. It looks really good. Okay. Nothing on that. Nope. There's this one here. Oops. This thing is in like 50 pieces. It's all good. I'm just keeping that one right there because I want to get it as much used up as I possibly can. For sure. This is navy. Okay, now let's look in here because that's her collection. So basically, that's all I do. So I don't know if I'm going to do like the whole 100 pages real time, because I'll just be telling you the same thing, you know, over and over again. It's like, okay, well, I just go through everything and just pick what's in the same tone. and that's about it, right? So, okay. I got a few things from there. That's Amy Tangerine, Better Together. just love this dude. Okay. Yeah. Sure. That doesn't go. Oh, Post-it stamp. Wrong color. Okay, what does it say? I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. That could go. Because if it's a camping one... Okay, the only thing is some labels. And I know there's no dark blue ones in here, but there is some aqua ones. Another. And another. Okay. Okay, so that'll be it for this. As you can tell, I don't put too much time on each. I just kind of, I don't even go digging really into the container. I just keep digging at the top and using what I have closest. And that's what I like when I put a kit together, like a smaller kit. This is like the big cahoon of a kit. But usually I have 20 pattern papers and a couple of embellishment packages. And I go through this and I do that, and then I choose the pictures, and then I do the journaling. And I always find pictures to go with it, first of all. And second of all, it goes so quickly. Then when I have just a little bit of time, then I can put, you know, pictures together really quickly. Okay. Let's do another one. This one here. Yes. And plus, as I'm doing this, I'm going to have, it'll probably be less stuff too, because a lot of it is going to be in packages, so I'll be able to look through the stuff that'll be next to me a whole lot easier. Wonder if I can find a punch easily to fit that. I like to punch it out right away, but if I can't, I'll just... I think this is the same size, but... Close enough. There you go. And I like this one. Okay. Now on to the rest of the stuff. See, this one here, I can put a little bit of red. So I'm going to use some of this red that I see. Okay. Your desk does get a little crazy after a while. But it's all good. Okay. And the reason that I like choosing this beforehand and not while I'm doing the page is I find, it takes a bit of time at this end, but usually I'm doing this when I have a little bit more time. And then, you know, then once they're all together, then I can just, whenever I have just a few minutes, it's like I can get some layouts done. And I can't, while I'm doing a layout, I can't go through 10 sticker sheet and try to find the perfect embellishment. I just work with what's on, with what I have, and I'm good with that. Usually works out. Sometimes once in a while I'll go and get 1 or 2 stickers extra, but normally it's pretty, it's all good. I just use what's there and finish it off with some embellishments. Do this. Okay. So today is February 15th. So I have, oh, that doesn't match at all. I have a few days off, and while I'm off, I'm going to try and get quite a bit of these put together. And then I go back to work. I love those. Just a few layouts and I already have pretty much all of them gone. And the thing is, doesn't mean that once I get there I'll use all of them. So I'll just make sure to put them somewhere where I can use them for sure. So yeah, I'm going to try to get as many of these done as I possibly can. Let me just pick this up a little bit. I'm hoping to get half done because by the time I go back, it's going to be half of February will be gone. So then I'll only have a couple of weeks left to get these done. So now this, it's a thicker sticker. So I'm going to take my EK Success tool and use it and take the stickiness away. Works really good. And what I like is then when I'm actually working on the page, then it gives me the, like, it's not sticky, so then I can move it around. It's like using wax paper. That's what I like. Time for an adventure. Now I know that this, I'll go looking for some traveling photos. So that'll work. And one more. Wonder. There. Let's see. tomorrow I'm going to go to Michael's and hopefully get some more virus containers. I just haven't had the chance. When I work, I don't do anything. Nothing. I work. Yeah, no. I'll keep the tag, I think. Maybe. And that's it. Okay, a few more things. What? Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. Okay, still haven't cut these out. Naughty, naughty. Okay. Take one of these, and I'll only fussy cut it if I use it. And then if it's only, you know, one, then it doesn't take that long to cut out. I just did so many pages of fussy cutting, I just got a little ugh with it. Okay, anything in there that I can... No, that was the wrong blue. That's right. Maybe in here. What's this? No. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I find like I have enough, so. I'm just going to put this one away. So what I did to, before I turned the camera back on, is I did cut a piece off a bunch of those so that I don't have to keep cutting them. I just did them all at once. Now they're all ready. Well, I have maybe 7 left. So I'm going to try and do, I have what, 4 days left. So I need to do at least 15. Well, I'm not going to close it because I need to still do stuff to this. About 15, 18 each day. So that I get 50 done by Friday. Yeah. And then next week, I'll get the rest of the 50 done. And that'll work out really good. Okay, so I'll go with this. I feel like changing again. And that, I know, I have embellishments that I just got. So I'll go get that. I have to walk away because it's behind me. Okay, sorry. Just figured I'd get them all at once and then it's done. Okay. Now. start with this. Yeah, I need some more iris containers because that's going to be a pain to keep putting them away every time. Oof, okay. Huge numbers. Not really a fan of numbers, but we'll see if we can use them. Flamingos. Okie dokie. I think I'm going to go, I don't know, maybe on the peachy side for this one. Sure. Peachy side. Holy moly. That's huge. Talked about this in my last class, but I'm finding that their embellishments are getting bigger and it's making it a little harder to use. Like, at least if it's small, you can tuck it in somewhere, but these huge embellishments, I don't know. It doesn't need to be this big, right? I don't know if it's just me or I just prefer littler stuff, I guess. Okay. Now, I'm going to staple it to this so I know which collection it belongs to. And then whenever I want something, I'll just cut it off. I'll just move it at the end here so that doesn't cut it off of this. Okay. Now next time I stop too, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take numbers like I said and I'm going to put it on the bags. I got to figure out how to do it so it doesn't cause too much trouble, that I can do it quickly. I feel like if I write on the bag, that's going to make it easier, but then that bag is going to be number 1 forever, and then if I do this again, then I have to go and look for the number of bags. I don't think I like that idea. Maybe I can put, oh, I know what I can do. I have these little round labels, and I can just put the label on each bag and put it the same place so I know where to look for it. And then next time if I use it again, I just put the label over top. Done. If I put this in here, okay, but that's going to be the first page. And then, because I was going to cut just the blue out, but I'm messing up the packages. And something like that, I know I probably won't use them all. Yeah, let's see how many things I can totally use up while doing this. That's pretty cool. See how many packages and that I actually use up. So I think what I'll do is I'll dedicate somewhere and I'll put all the packages that I go, oh, that's the last of it, and I'll put it in and see by the end of it how many packages. I know it's going to take me like 3 months because I got March, April, and May. My, oh, what do you call it? My crop in May is the middle of May, so. And then, oh, yes, and then on National Scrapbook Day, which is May 7th, I think? May 6th, May 7th? Let me see. It's usually the first, so it's May 5th. First Saturday. So you can tell I'm not working. So I'm going to do something that's going to take a lot of, you know, the whole day. And I'm going to try to do some live stuff too. And yeah, so I'll probably use some of these packages too if it's not done, which it won't be. I'm not kidding myself that I'll get 100 layouts done during Calvinball. There's no way. I know I'm going to do my 30. I'm going to work really hard at getting my 30 done, but I'll be super proud of myself and really pumped if I get my 30 done. Or 31, I guess. 31. Oh, in my shirt. Okay, so that's 2. And then I'll just get a little one. Okay. I don't know. No. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Okay. I don't know how many I've done. I must be close to 10 now. I started to say today's February 15th. I have a few days off. I have a massage tomorrow. Oh, I'm so happy. My back is killing me. Oh, I've had a few people ask me, because I mentioned that I scrapbook standing up, and they asked like, why are you scrapbooking standing up? And it's because of my back. My back, I get sore backs quite a bit. So if I sit for too long, my back really hurts. Faster than if I stand. If I stand for too long, my back really hurts. So, but it hurts faster if I'm sitting. So, and I find now that my back is much better than it used to be since I started going for massages, and I've been going for a long time now. So it is better, but I'm so used now to scrapbooking standing up that whenever I need to sit down, like I'll go to a crop and I'll start off sitting down, and all of a sudden I notice that I'm standing up, and I'm like, okay, you can't stand up because the chair's really low, or the table's really low, and you're really gonna wreck your back. So then I sit down. Then all of a sudden I'll keep scrapping, and then all of a sudden I'll notice that I'm standing up again. It's like, so I think I'm just so used to standing up now that I think if the stars align and we can build our house this summer, I'm going to make 2 areas. I'm going to make a sitting and a standing in my craft room. And then that way I know, because right now I only have a standing. So when I get tired, like my back gets tired, that's it. I have to go. But I have a stool that I sit on, but I don't know, it's not comfortable to sit for long periods. So yeah. Oh, and another thing that I used to do, I used to read a lot, like a lot. I remember when I was a teenager, my mom I'd say, yeah, okay, I'm going to bed, and then I'd sneak and read till I don't know what time in the morning, and I'd be exhausted the next day. But I would just read and read and read, and I would finish books like so fast, and even into, you know, my teenage years and young adult. And even when, I remember when Josh was younger too, and he'd go play outside, and I'd just sit on the deck when I'd had enough of running around, and I'd bring books outside and I would read. And so anyway, in the past few years, I stopped reading. Just because, I don't know. And so I want to start reading again. So I ordered a bunch of books. And I'm almost done my first book. And I joined Goodreads. And Sarah, this is you. And it's not a bad thing. Sarah Swan here on YouTube, she scrapbooks. She also has a BookTube channel, which a few years ago, I was watching a few people on BookTube, and I thought that was so cool, you know, that they talked about books. And I watched it for a little bit, and because a few years back at work, all of us were reading, and we, you know, swap books kind of thing, and then one would read something and say, oh, this is so good, you have to read this, and we'd do that. And so I read, it was probably 4 years ago, I read quite a few books, and then ever since then, nothing. Last year I read one book. Anyway, I started watching Sarah Swan, and then I started watching a few others. A book, Utopia and Peru's Project, I think her name is. It's Reagan. And I'm right excited about reading again. So I started reading a book. And I have probably, I don't know, 12 that I just bought on bookoutlet.ca. And so I'm spending a little bit of time doing that too, like on my days off, where before I would just basically scrapbook. Now I'm going to take time to read. So what I'm doing is, before when I'd go to bed, I would watch YouTube. Now I read. So that's why I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube videos, because I've been reading instead. And then maybe once during the day, I'll just read for like half an hour, so that at least I'm reading something. And then when I'm at work too, I read. So that's fun. I'm happy that I started doing that again. So, like I said, I joined Goodreads. I'm going to try and be a little active there, like write down, or I joined and I put all the books that I wanted to read. Well, some of them. I spent maybe half an hour on that last night, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. And then I'll go back again, and I'll try to, you know, rate books, and it'll be kind of fun to see years from now. And my mother-in-law, oh my goodness, well, I was going to say she is an avid reader. She still reads, but she's 91, and she forgets what she reads. So she reads, the poor thing, she reads the same thing over and over again. Like, she'll forget what she read. So it's kind of sad, because the woman would read like a book a day almost. Like, that's what she did, was she just really enjoyed reading. So it's kind of sad that now she still reads. But she came here one afternoon, and she was looking at my books, and I said, do you want one? She's like, no, I'm okay. I said, no, it's okay. Like, take it and read it. So she was here, and she started reading it. Oh my goodness, she got through it. Like, I couldn't believe it. And so anyway, when it was time for her to go home, she put the book back, and she was only like, you know, maybe a third through it or whatever. And And I was like, well, no, take it home. And she's like, well, no, I don't want to take your book. And I was like, oh, no, take it home. Finish the book. You can't half read a story. So she took it home and finished it. And I'm trying to, my son used to read a lot too. And lately he hasn't. So I'm trying to get him to start reading again. So I'm going to try and read some books that he, you know, he might be interested in. And I love young adult books. I know I'm anywhere close to a young adult. Nothing close to young adult, but I really enjoy it. It's like TV shows and stuff. I really enjoy them. And keeps me young at heart. So I know I want to read the Divergent series, and he has them, so I want him to read them too. And then there's the Maze Runner series that he has. He's read the first couple of books, I think. So I'm going to try to read some of the books that he's reading so that we have something to chat about. Do I have three words? Maybe not. I'll get one more. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. This, I've cut it so much apart that I'm just keeping it right there. So yeah, these videos, what I'm going to do is, you know, just kind of talk about different things, because it's the same thing over and over again. But a lot of people, even if you're new, like if you just found me through this Calvinball prepping, and first of all, Calvinball is a contest that's going on in March, and it's just a little friendly contest to see how many pages you can do, and you get points. And every Calvinball video will have the link in the description, so you can check that out. And now I forget what else I wanted to say. That's funny. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Huh. Anyway, I totally forgot. It made me think of Calvinball, but then now I can't remember what I originally wanted to talk about. That's okay. It'll come back. So yeah, so anyways, so that's going to be a fun little challenge, and this is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to, I don't find this is coordinating really well. I like this side, but it's the same as that. I'll just take this out. That's what happens. You know, as I was, it was funny because one of the comments, I can't remember who it was, but I laughed. It was funny. She said, oh, I'm totally enjoying this, but I have to say, I don't agree with some of your choices, but it's fun to see, and I can't wait to see what you do with the choices that you made. And I kind of laughed and said, you know what? I probably don't agree with some of the choices I made either. I just, because I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible, like I don't want to take forever and a day. And she wasn't saying that like in a mean way or anything. Like it was, like I said, it was really sweet and funny, and it made me laugh. Because, yeah, I agree. I probably don't agree with some of the choices I made. But when I get there, then I'll go, yeah, no, I don't like that. And I'll change it. But sometimes I make it work. So, oh, I like that. I like it a lot. Oops. I'm starting to have a lot of these little pieces. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Do I want to throw in yellow in there? Yeah. Let's throw yellow in there as a contrast color. There's no yellow in this collection, but it's all good. Here, I'll put this one with it. I don't know if I want to put black words. I'll put that little plus sign. Yeah, I think I do. I think it's going to add even more to the contrast. So I have no idea what this page is going to be about. So let's just say, hello, shine, and today. There. Yay. Okay, so now I need a little bit more, like that's all the stuff that's got dimension. Now I need flat stuff to start my embellishment clusters. Nothing in there. I don't know, there's different ways of storing your embellishments, right? And I have them like this for now, but I'm not sure that I shouldn't say care, but I don't know if it would bother me that much, whether I know or not that this is, which by the way, I don't know which is this, but I think it's Craft Market. Do I care that I would know that this is Craft Market? Probably, because I do YouTube videos and I like to say, but I think once it gets to a certain point, I think I'd like to divide them by color instead, because I scrap by color. So right now at this point, I got to go through how many containers and, you know, grab some stuff. No, nothing. Grab some stuff from different containers because I have them by collection and not by color. So we will see. I think maybe what I'll do is any newer collections, maybe I'll keep in the packages, and then once I scrapbook with them for a while. That's a scrap of paper. It's okay, looks good. Once I scrap with them for a while, then I'll uh-oh. Oh no. No. It came off on the... Darn it. I can use the heart. I can use that. I can put it under, half under, or something like that. Okay. Yeah, so I can use a collection for a bit, and then once, you know, I find that, yeah, I've used it enough, maybe then I can divide it. And then it's going to take less of these too, because there's so many collections, but then I can just do X amount of colors. And there's quite a bit of people that keep them that way too. It's just makes sense after a while, right? You know, I think, oops. What I'm going to do too is the brads, I'm just opening them up so they don't poke a hole in my little baggy thing. Trying to see if I have enough tucking things for my liking. It's kind of pretty. I like that, and I like this one. Actually, yeah, this one. Okay. So it's the middle of February. My son has 3 regular hockey season games, and then it's their finals, which it looks like they could finish in 2nd or 3rd place, which is good. And then they have one sort of semi-final game, and if they win that, then they're going to go on to the finals. And then we have one tournament left at the end of March. So they have a game on the 20th, the 21st, the 27th of February, and then the finals are not till the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of March. So they don't play till then. It's a long time. And then they're done their regular season. It's because some teams didn't play their games. Like they kind of have to catch up. Like we're the team with the most game played. We never canceled one game this year. And some of the other ones we have like 21 games played, and they have 14. That's a huge difference. So they have to finish their games, and then we can finish the season. And I don't know if my son, he says he doesn't want to play next year. Oh, that doesn't go. He says he doesn't want to play next year. Hope he does. I think he should. It's his last year. And he does really well in school. Like, really well. And so his teacher said that next year to make sure to apply for all the bursaries to go to university, because he said he's going to do really, really well in bursaries. So, but the thing with that is whenever you apply for anything like that, you got to make sure that you have you don't just go to school, right? Like you do other stuff. So I'm trying to tell him, like, you need to do other stuff than just go to school. So I'm hoping that he still wants to play. Okay, so that's going to be it for that. As you can tell, like, I'm just going to, like, the top of the embellishments. I'm just using whatever's there, and that's it. Now, I think I'm going to take a little break, and I'll come back in a little bit and put some more together, and I'll count how many up to now I've done. And so, yeah, this, I'll probably, all the pages I've put together, I'll probably put in one video and then start another video, because I think this is going to get quite long.